Maya Trent was done with city chaos. After years in downtown Chicago, she craved peace, quiet, and maybe a place where her heart didn't race every time a car backfired. She found what she thought was the perfect escape: a quiet apartment complex in a sleepy suburban town called Elmridge. The building was old but charming: red brick, ivy-covered walls, and just 3 floors. She moved into apartment 6A on the top floor. The place had wide windows, creaky floors, and a clawfoot tub. It felt safe. But then there was apartment 6B. It was directly next to hers, and from the moment she moved in, it felt wrong. The door was always locked, curtains drawn, no sounds. No one saw the occupant come or go. The landlord, a tired man in his 60s named Gerald, dismissed her curiosity with a vague, "He's private, doesn't like people." The noises started 3 days after she moved in. At 2:47 a.m., she woke up to a soft scratching on the shared wall between her bedroom and 6B. Not mice, not pipes, scratching, deliberate and slow. The next night it came again, this time with whispers. She pressed her ear to the wall. The voice was faint, a man's voice, repeating the same word: "Let me out." She knocked on the wall. Silence. Then 3 slow knocks came back. Terrified, she called Gerald. He was annoyed. The guy's been there for years. Keeps to himself. If he's whispering, he's probably talking in his sleep. But I think he's locked in. "Maya," Gerald cut her off. "He's fine." 1 week later, Maya saw the man. It was past midnight. She was getting a glass of water when she heard creaking outside her apartment. She peeked through the peephole. A man stood in front of 6B, tall, pale, barefoot, staring at her door. He didn't knock, didn't move. She froze. After a minute, he turned, unlocked his door, and disappeared inside without a sound. Maya didn't sleep that night. Her cat, Dusty, chased something under the hallway floorboard the next day. Curious, Maya pried it open and found a leather journal, dusty and old, with initials EJ on the cover. The entries inside were frantic. "I can hear him through the wall. He says he's not supposed to be there, but no one believes me. The landlord says he's just eccentric. But he knows things. He told me what I dreamt last night." The final entry chilled her. "He says when I leave, I won't remember any of this. But if I stay, I'll become like him. Trapped, forgotten, swallowed by the building." She flipped to the back of the journal. A name was scrawled there: Evan Jameson. Maya Googled it. Evan Jameson was listed as missing since 2016. Last seen at this very building. He lived in apartment 6A, her unit. Maya became obsessed. She waited for the man to come out again, phone in hand, camera ready. But days passed, no sign of him, no sound. Finally, she tried knocking. No answer. Then, one morning, she noticed the door to 6B was slightly ajar. Her gut screamed not to enter. But curiosity and fear can be a powerful drug. She stepped in. The apartment was freezing. The walls were bare, peeling, dust everywhere. But what struck her most was there was no furniture, no bed, no kitchen items, just a single chair facing the wall, and scratched into that wall, over and over, "Let me out." She turned to run. and saw the man standing in the doorway. He looked at her like he recognized her. "You can see me," he whispered. Maya backed away. "Who are you?" "I was like you," he said. "I moved in. I heard the noises. I knocked. And the building, it doesn't let you leave once you know." He stepped forward. His eyes were sunken, voice distant. "No one sees me anymore. You're the first in years." "I'm calling the police," she said, pulling out her phone. "No one can help you now." She ran back to her apartment, locked the door, called 911. They came. The man was gone. Apartment 6B was empty, boarded up from the inside. The cops were baffled. Gerald showed up, annoyed. "That unit's been sealed since 2018, he said. "No one's lived there since the fire." Maya stared at him. "No, I saw him. I walked in." "You couldn't have. There's no floorboards in there. It's gutted." That night, Maya packed. But as she left her apartment with a suitcase in hand, she saw the journal again. On her doormat, open to a new page. "We don't leave. We just forget." She screamed. She ran down the stairs. But they kept repeating. First floor, second, third, first again. She couldn't leave the building. The lights flickered. The walls seemed to breathe. And at the bottom of the stairwell, she saw them. Dozens of figures. Transparent, pale, eyes wide. All tenants, all gone, all watching. Among them, Evan Jameson. He whispered, "Welcome home." A young man named Tyler moved into apartment 6A. Gerald handed him the keys. "Place has good bones. Quiet too. You'll like it." Tyler nodded. "Who's in 6B?" Gerald smiled faintly. "No one, just storage." That night, at 2:47 a.m., Tyler sat up in bed. There was a scratch on the wall, then a voice, "Let me out." And behind the wall, Maya whispered, "The end."